copy of this, but it.
Do you want shined up? I can go get a.
No, it's not bad. This way, yeah. And up to the elevator. Okay. There we are. Hi, guys.
Hi, how are you?
She's going to find out.
I'll see you here.
Well, what was the last one? I was there for the first of the summer games that they ever put on Sunday.
So just minimize some of this stuff. So I think that's right.
You got it. Good, George. Good old George Robinson.
Yes. Hi, how are you? Hold hands for a moment.
January was freezing. Beautiful. Yeah.
I'll find out.
All the women.
Start writing that. Patient figuring his project. Oh, I keep saying that's nothing.
Hi, Mitch. Come say hi to Victoria. Don't be shy. Sure, why not? Stay here. Who, Mitch? Oh. Well, your mom was like, yeah, she was just like, well, she started, we were chatting away, you know? She's not here, she's in Thank you. How are you? She's on her feet now, walking around. They were kind of worried about her because I think that she was. Well, I think her mother had that alcohol syndrome thing.
Nausea.
And I think she was always just a little bit slow with everything. And Cooper, I think. Well, they were always just a little down. She's on her feet now, we're running around. It's very cute. I thought exactly.
Imagine how long that should be. We got the side. Sure enough. It's not open or is it closed? Open? What? Yeah, she said the script's on right. Lit up. Did your husband tell you that I had a call?
watching live. What do you want me to do? Come here and see. Do you want me to go in there? All right.
I'm fine. This is not grand. This is more normality.
Look at the camera. That's going to get it. Don't notice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm giving you because Miss Nominee over
That's
here.
right, yeah.
You're a Miss
We're all
Nominee
in it.
too. Yeah, well.
That's right, you are.
Yes, I'm Miss Nominee.
Three nominees.
Yes, that's it. You're surrounded by a bevy
What
of
are you going to do? You don't have to worry tonight, right?
interlopers. We have a bevy of nominees.
All right. Yeah, they always tell.
Someone famous gets up, I'm in there.
By an actor in a leading role in a dramatic program or miniseries. Certainly. It's Kelly Rowan. Best performance by an actress in a leading role in a dramatic program or miniseries. Okay? Come on in.
Okay.
We're just going to do some photos
Kelly, can you come
first.
right up here first? Right at the podium, both of you together? The awards on the stands if you want, and just like that.
Good now.
I am. Yeah, we could.
Could you actually pick it up?
Like, you know, be jubilant.
We want to make it into 3 columns as opposed to 2 columns.
All right. There you go. That's it.
I was surprised that it was so early on in the program, but the press has been so supportive of the boys and my work in it as well. And I'd never, well, no, I had been to the door of Mavor Moore Awards, but the inertia, if you will, toward this award was quite strong before I came in here, so I did prepare an overly long speech, as it turns out.
What do you mean inertia?
I mean the support from the press, the movement of the.
Inertia means you're standing still.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Let me ask you this though: do you feel vindicated somewhat now after everything, after all the trouble everybody went through to get this on the air?
I think vindicated is a pretty strong word to use. I never felt affronted by it. I think the rights of the accused are very important.
Okay. Any more questions?
I would like to add also that the support from the CBC and the NFB and John Smith has been tremendous for this program. Some of the ground that they broke in producing it and airing it has been hopefully precedent-setting.
I just like to say one thing. I forgot to thank our director, Christian Duguay, which was a big faux pas on my part, so thanks, Christian. Great. Okay. So let
Thank
me
you.
just take you this way.
My biggest challenge is, well, with North of 60, it was an enormous challenge to try and write in a voice that was totally foreign to me, because that's what the northern people and the native community have, and I don't. I'm a southern person, and I've never, been there. So that was a real challenge, learning to get that. So.
What message do you have for the northern people?
Well, I just hope that they appreciate that this award is about them, and that we try really hard in North of 60 to make the show something that is for them. That's they're our constituency. And that's how we felt as writers, at any rate, as much as anything else. So that's what I have to say about the Northern people, and I hope they like the show.
I'd like to introduce the Best Dramatic Miniseries winners for The Boys of St. Vincent, producers Claudio Luca and Sam Grana. Okay, gentlemen, just go to the pedestal, please.
Claudia, right this way, Sam, right in front of the podium here. The award on top of the pedestal there.
Claudia, can we have you over here? We're just going to do some questions. All right, any questions? Mike? Okay. All right, let's just have a good look at you.
Good look. I feel
Okay,
some kind of market.
Everybody wants one-on-ones, so let's do
One-on-one?
that.
Sure.
Is that all right? They want the private.
We're ready to handle you all. No, I'm only kidding. All right, so that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Otherwise known as Mr. Dressup, who is the recipient of the Earle Grey Award.
Jody,
You can just come on over here. All right.
Perfect.
I have
Yes.
Great.
If there are any. I haven't quite come down to earth yet, really.
How do you feel about winning the award? Tell us.
Fantastic. So totally unexpected.
What do you find most gratifying?
Well deserved with your work.
Seeing kids smile. Well, yeah, one thing that's great is having people come back after I've done one of my live shows and bring their kids and say, when I was a little kid, I came to see you on stage, and now I've brought my kids to see you.
A lot of people would retire after 30 years. Where do you find the energy and the inspiration?
Well, it's not always the same. You know, the audiences differ, and you get on stage and you forget things, so you have to really scramble to put yourself back together. And same thing happens on TV, so there's no one day is the same.
Is it a new ball game with your new puppets? Now that Casey and Finnegan are around?
Well, I'm used to them now. It's a new family, but they've been around for almost 4 years now, so I'm probably more used to them than I am to Casey and Finnegan.
What's the funniest thing that's ever happened?
People always ask me that, and I never can remember. There are so many funny things that happen every day. That's probably what keeps me going is all the silly stuff. And a live performance just a few days ago. I've been on tour, and I played a saxophone in a little rock number that we do, if you believe that. And I came on and I blew one note and it just went flip, and then I couldn't do another thing, and all of a sudden I saw the reed and the mouthpiece of the saxophone just blow out in front of me. And that was funny. At least the other guys thought it was funny.
Do you think kids are different now than when you started Mr. Dressup?
No, they haven't changed. Outwardly they may have changed, but inwardly they're the same kind of preschoolers that we've always had. They're very much concerned with their own little family world. And it's just the toys that they play with are different, more sophisticated.
People talk about things like low attention spans. Do you notice that working with kids that their attention spans, the way of seeing things has changed?
I don't think they've lowered any. I think it depends on what kind of information or whatever you're presenting them with. And if it's good, they'll stick with it. And if it isn't interesting, they're just like a human. They just a human, an adult. Click, click, and change the channel. Whoop. Nellie, sorry, she's been into the wine.
What is it about Mr. Dressup that is appealing and timeless, do you think?
Probably the fact that we haven't changed that much. It's a very simple show, right? And our puppets are not sophisticated, and I'm not sophisticated. And I think the kids perceive us as being really honest and real people, as opposed to somebody who uses a lot of electronic gadgetry and does a very flashy kind of a show.
Any comments on some of the newer children's programs?
Now, I really haven't seen very much of it. I don't get a chance to watch even my own program that much, let alone other shows. So I haven't seen it, but I could be prejudiced already and say I don't like it. From what I know about it, I just don't like that tone. It's not for me.
Are you going to change your show in the future? Do you see the format
No.
evolving?
No, bless the CBC. they've never put any pressure on us to change at all, and we just keep going on and on and on, our own little production group within the CBC Kids department, and they seem happy with it, and we're happy with what we do.
Anyone else? Do you just come over here and see David DeMarco? He just wants to ask you.
It wasn't easy. There are a lot of people looking over your shoulders. And besides that, you've got to do the man justice. And with Britain, that's almost impossible. The only thing is we had all the films to deal with. So whenever we got in trouble, we pulled one of Don's films out and put it in.
Was Britain's own style an influence on your style in making a documentary about his filmmaking?
Well, Britain's style is an influence on an awful lot of Canadian filmmakers, probably too many, because his style is almost impossible to reproduce. He certainly had a way of marrying words with images, which nobody else can do. So a lot of people try, and it's very intimidating.
Do you think the legacy of Britain will remain with filmmakers in the world, or in Canada at least, for a long time?
Well, I think it'll remain in Canada. I think when people look back at the history of the last half of this century, they'll be seeing an awful lot of it in 20, 30 years through Don's eyes. That's the main legacy, I think. Aside from that, he was a maverick. He believed in shit disturbing. He believed people should take risks and that Canadians were too comfortable. And I think he had a profound commitment to Canada and to stirring things up, making us really examine ourselves.
Did you learn something new about him through the making of this film that you didn't know before?
Oh yeah, an awful lot of things. You always do. Some of them you throw away, some of them you put in. Rummaging through the trunk of somebody's life is always very difficult, and trying to decide what is true, what isn't, and what to put in and what to take out is very, very hard. But the one thing that was confirmed by almost everybody that he worked with is his ability to play all his life. I mean, work and play were one continuum for him, and filmmaking was never as much fun as when you work with Britain.
Great, Anna, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'll just introduce you to David McConnell.
Okay.
Okay, next up is Best Anchor or Interviewer. It goes to Lloyd Robertson of CTV News.
Supposed to stand in front of the pedestal?
Yes.
Okay.
Award on top.
There we are.
It's good to be here second year in a row.
It certainly is. It's great to have a book in.
Excellent. Perfect. Steve?
Actually, it's not second year in a row. It was 2 years ago.
Well,
Peter won it last year.
Sorry. It was.
Peter and I have been sharing it the last 3 years. Peter last year, I won it in 92.
It seems like last year. You deserve it. Can you hold it up?
I do, yes.
I deserve this. It's mine. That's what I want to see up in the air. Right up in
There
the
we
air.
are.
That's what I want to see.
It's
Perfect.
wonderful.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
I didn't pull off 2 in one night, though, as Craig Oliver did. Wasn't that something?
It was excellent. It was remarkable.
Lloyd, do you want to come on over here to the podium and
Sure.
answer some of our questions? Do we have any questions from the house? Steve?
No, everybody's too relaxed
How do you
to
keep
bother.
being sort of jaded or blasé about this after being through this a few times and being very successful and being in the industry?
Well, actually, I have only won one other of these, and that was in 1991 for the Gulf War coverage. And last year, Peter won. This year, my turn again. But I was genuinely surprised this year because, Pammy's an old friend of mine, and both Peter and I were saying this is her turn, her year. So when my name was announced, I did a bit of a double take because I really wasn't expecting it, quite honestly. But no, I don't think you ever get jaded with what you do. If you are in our business, you have to get out awfully fast because I think the challenge of the daily grind to me is what's kept me going literally over the years. The challenge of putting daily news together. So it's great when your peers can appreciate that and honor you for that, and that I'm very grateful for and very happy about.
Does the responsibility of what you do ever hit you sometimes, of what you do, the importance of what you do, and how people trust and rely on the information you're getting across?
I just go into the newsroom every day and do the best I can with what we've got. That's all you can do. Of course, we're all aware of how important it is to do a good job on a daily basis because of the number of people we serve every day right across the country. So that's not just a responsibility I feel, that's a responsibility our entire crew feels.
Any comments on this format of CNN type, the all news?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you?
It's being introduced, the new format of news, any comment on like the CNN type is being introduced now in front of CNBC, the headline type?
Oh, the headline news, yeah. From my point of view, I of course am not working on that kind of thing, although I may have a small part in it when and if CTV gets the license. And as you know, there are several applicants. But I believe that we must have a headline news service in this country, simply because CNN has 2 channels in here available to large numbers of Canadians, and I think it's important for Canada to have 2 national news services, preferably 2 that are in competition with one another, or at best complement one another. And I think it's very important for us to get those on the channel, because the CNN on the big 500 channel universe we're talking about here, because CNN has been picking up viewers and subscribers all the way through. We have got a reputation in this country for our news programming and our current affairs programming, as you know, and we've got to keep that. We've got to keep that edge, and the only way we can keep that edge is to put a fence around some more territory in the big 500 channel universe. And that's why I feel it's very important for us to have a national network cable news channel on from somebody's company.
How many more of these anchor awards do you plan to be in contention for?
Oh, about another 10 or 12. Does that tell you anything? No immediate plans of stepping down, if that's what you're thinking. Even though I turned 60 this year. That's a bit of a shocker.
Do you have anything to say to Peter or Pamela? I'm with CBC.
Oh, yeah, well, Peter and Pam are both friends of mine. Of course, I worked with Pam, and I wish them well and good luck, and next year. Peter has had, well, he's won about 4 of these, I think, hasn't he? Over the years, 3 or 4. Yeah. Anyway, thanks very much, everybody.
Thank you, Lloyd.
Just got CFTO here.
Reiterate what you said about accepting the award and how you feel the news is going.
Yeah.
The headline type news, that's it.
Pardon?
Whatever you
Yeah, I'll just say something about it. Yeah. You just want 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you just tell me
Raise
when.
that up a bit.
Sure. You want to see that a little bit? Okay. All right. So how's it feel to have won the award?
Well, this is a wonderful award to receive, because it really is the judgment from your peers, and I'm very grateful for that, and I'm happy about that, and it makes you keep going on a daily basis, as we must do with the news.
Anything else? You want to talk about news or something about?
Yeah, give me a little bit on the headline news.
Headline news? Okay.
Okay.
Well, I sincerely hope that a headline news channel is licensed in this country, because I believe that Canadians who support their news services in great numbers over the years deserve to have 2 on cable. We now have only 1 on cable with CBC News World, but of course we have 2 CNN channels coming in here. So I think it's very, very important for us to have, in the very near future, another Canadian all-news channel.
How did you feel sitting out in the audience?
Oh, we spent a lot of time, Pamela and Peter and I spent a lot of time kidding around, and of course I thought Pamela was going to win it tonight. And since I had worked with her over the years, I said, okay, kid, now come on, this is your turn. And I've coached you and helped you over the years, so get up there. So it's next year for her.
Hard to hear.
Okay. How do you feel post-Olympics?
Surprisingly well, considering the placement. Every time we compete, even if you win, sometimes you don't feel good about it, and sometimes you lose, and you feel great about it. And this is one Special Olympics where I didn't get the medal I really dreamed for, but I feel pretty good, and it feels good to retire on that.
You're going to get it next time.
I don't think there'll be a next time. I don't want to wait around 4 more years, and I'm just really excited about my new career as a professional.
Yeah.
What was the most deciding factor?
About turning professional, I think that it had a lot to do with the fact that it's sort of just time to go on. I think each athlete knows when it's his turn to move on, to let the younger guys go. I stayed in 2 more years just to get the chance to go to Lillehammer, and I really enjoyed myself. I had my shot, I was healthy, and I took it, and now I'm happy to move on. Let's see, my first act professionally was about 4 days ago already. Right after my retirement, the next morning I went to Miami for my first professional show officially, and I flew in from New York today. So I think my frequent flyer miles are going to go right through the roof.
Did you have the opportunity in
Actually, I didn't. Nancy and I are basically pretty good friends, and she was so busy she didn't have a chance to even speak to her family, let alone me. So she was under tight security the whole time and didn't get a chance to come out and see her athletes, her friends much.
What was the feeling?
I think even though we were part of it and we were skaters, we really were just curious like everybody else. We couldn't believe the amount of media hype that the 2 girls were getting, and we tried to stay out of the way and get our concentration together and do our job and let Nancy and Tanya deal with their own problems.
Okay, I think that's enough. We gotta go.
I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing in 4 years, but hopefully it'll be something to do with this sport. I don't want to leave it. It's been great to me.